Okay, let's go ahead and fly the Aerofly simulator. Just let you see some of the controls. Always used two fingers on this side. This is your throttle up and down. This makes the helicopter go up and down. It's also the pitch. So when you're inverted, your pitch is at 0 degrees, and then it reverses both ways and the motor is locked on. That's the left stick, and also this causes the helicopter to yaw in this direction. You want to get used to pulsing it because the helicopter basically will hang there by itself. Nothing's perfect, it's going to drift around, and you have to constantly move the sticks each way. Pretend the transmitter is what you're flying, pulse back, back, back. That's the way it's going to fly, and it's going to hang there in space basically with both sticks centered. So let's go ahead and fly it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I fly the Moss technique. This is 0 pitch at half throttle. So you can see what I'm doing just to make it hover. You want to just pulse the controls a little bit. If you hold it back or forward, it's going to get away from you. And you can't let that happen. You've got to hold on to it and be in charge. When you're learning, you want to keep that nose out in front of you there all the time. Left and right is always left and right. You turn it by yawing with the left stick. Now you can see what happens here. Gyro's on, that helps a lot, but it's not perfect. So that's your left and right is your yaw. All the time as I'm doing this, you see everything I do, I have to compensate also with the right stick. When you move one control, every other control has to move to compensate for it. This is Aerofly with no wind turned on, and you can see where I'm hovering. Now I want to go into forward flight. What you want to do is push forward on the right stick and get the helicopter moving. Once it starts moving forward, you've got to slow it down. So push forward, give it a little more gas, make the turn, always keeping the tail higher in the turn than the helicopter. You have to push it to make it turn. Same with the other way. A lot of right tail rotor stick, pull it back. Keep the nose in front of you when you're learning. Now I'm bringing her back down into a hover here. You can see how much I have to do to control this to keep it flying. Now we're pretty smooth again. Turning it, the stick, that's full left stick, full right stick. Remember, when you push the helicopter's tail rotor stick to the right, the nose goes to the right, not the tail. Do not watch the tail. Watch the nose, because you're in the nose. Now, just so I can show you, you're getting covered down again. Okay. Left and right aileron is this. Rock and roll. Left and right. Forward and backward. This is very slow. It's a huge, not a 3D helicopter, just so you can learn to fly. Throttle up and down. And tail rotor pitch. It's like balancing a ball bearing in space. If you move it a tiny bit, it takes everything you can do to get it back stopped. And if you turn around and start coming at you, 4 of those controls are now reversed, as in those in hover like this. So it's a lot to handle for most folks. The Aerofly simulator is a great way to learn how to do it. Let's go ahead and set her back down. There you go. Okay, I'm looking for a helicopter now, a 3D helicopter, and there is one in here called a 3D. Wherever it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Load this up. Same runway, same airplane. Okay. Fly. This is a good airplane to learn to fly 3D on. It's called a 3D. Not a 6D, but you can see right now this is pretty sensitive. Left and right stick, forward and backwards, it's ready to go, and of course your tail rotor. So what you want to do is just get used to pulsing things. Just pulse it. And remember, don't chop the stick. Because if you just chop the stick straight down, if you get in trouble like this is what happens. And you really can't have that happen. Oh God, don't hit that guy. Oh God, it didn't. Oh jeez. Alright. No chop stick, no bang boom. You've got to come down slow on the throttle when you land. Because there's not much, if you see a 3D helicopter, this is very touchy. And you want to test it out. Let's see what this can do. Forward flight. Pull it inverted. Reverse trim. Nice big loop. Try a roll, watch the sticks. First pitch in the bottom of the roll, up. Roll it over, pitch, up. Tight loop, here we go. Reverse the pitch a little. As you see what I'm doing, so the lift is easy. Reverse pitch, which is the same as inverted flight. That's a way to enter inverted flight also. Just to roll it over, stay inverted. Now we're pushing in reverse. Reverse rudder, tail rotor to fly inverted. It's a handful, folks. So 3D is not a very good beginning helicopter. And you just got to be careful because, you know, you could screw up. Watch this. Okay.